The latest messaging coming out of the Trump administration on the ongoing damage that was done by their completely unnecessary and self-destructive decision to separate families at the border to try to scare migrants away from entering the United States continues, with the Trump administration saying that actually fixing the problem, reuniting these families, do you really want that? Would that really be good for anyone?
Meaning us.
Meaning them. So Jonathan White, who is in charge of this effort to reunite the kids, says it would destabilize the permanency of their existing home environment and could be traumatic to the children.
It's just an excuse to not put any effort in and also not have a storyline out there where it's about these families being reunited and then selling their story to the media. They just want to keep things as is and not put any effort in to rectify a situation that they actively created. As has been revealed through leaked documents, they were working on a family separation policy as a deterrence before Kirstjen Nielsen said under oath in front of the House, I believe, that they were not doing it actively. So I mean, they've been working on this throughout the entire administration and don't really want to go back.
Yeah, it feels like there'd be some consequences for her having lied in her oath like that, but that's just a process crime, so we're not gonna worry about that. Now, on top of the kids would rather stay not with their parents because reuniting them would be traumatic. And we care about trauma against kids. That's what the Trump administration is saying.
They care about kids, bullied kids named Joshua Trump.
Yes, if any of these kids from Guatemala have the last name Trump, there's a chance they might get to go to the State of the Union. But it's not just that it would be traumatic. The agency also suggested that the reunification would take extraordinary effort, arguing that the administration should simply focus on reuniting children being held in custody, not those released to sponsors.
Oh man, it's just too hard. It's too much effort.
Okay, then don't do it in the first place. If it being wildly, shockingly immoral wasn't enough of a reason for you to not do it, how about it'll be tough to fix? That's a good reason not to.
Why are they treating this like cavalierly, like, oh, I don't feel like going to the gym today? It's like that kind of,
seriously.
Oh, I've had a long day, it's too much effort, I gotta pack my gym bag, I gotta go to the gym. No, it's like about reuniting families with their parents. Of course it would not be traumatic to give them back to their parents. It'd be a dream come true. It's this Orwellian kind of BS that's just infuriating, where they say that now rectifying their mistake would be somehow worse than the original mistake.
Or too tough, yeah. I like your metaphor. I think, so to Jonathan White, yeah, I know I don't really want to do it, but just do it. You might find that once you're in the middle of doing it, you like it, and then you want to stay.
Endorphins, baby.
Exactly, and by the way, to give you an idea of how tough it would be to do, Deputy Director of HHS Office of Refugee Resettlement, Jalin Sualog, said in a court filing that it could take 8 hours to review each of the more than 47,000 cases from the middle of 2017 until the June court order that ended the process. So think about it. It's too much work to spend 8 hours to fix some of the damage that you have done to a human being. 8 hours is too much. It's a full workday. Who can be bothered?
You are a public servant. You serve the public. So do that by putting in the hours. That's what you've signed up to do. But that's not the role that they see themselves as. They see themselves as destroyers of government bureaucracy, not as public servants, which is a huge difference in philosophy between the left and the right. The far right, which is embodied by the Trump administration.
Exactly. Yeah, and this is, look, we've had a number of different updates over the course of the past month or two. Apparently the number of kids that were separated was far higher than we were initially led to believe. As you pointed out, the plans were drawn up far earlier than we were led to believe. This entire thing has been, I think it should go on a list of, at least in the past 50, 100 years, one of the biggest totally needless tragedies the United States government has willingly created out of whole cloth. And a reminder as we launch this next election of the price of Donald Trump continuing to be president, just in case you had forgotten. Thank you very much for watching this clip from the Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.